India's market regulator has suggested a shared crypto oversight, even as the Reserve Bank of India is seeking a stablecoin ban. And so in this video, we're going to look at how the Securities and Exchange Board of India's position was made to a government panel that could submit its report to the Finance Ministry by June. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. And StealthEX, a privacy-centric crypto exchange which enables you to make crypto-to-crypto exchanges anonymously. Hi everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of Enter Crypto with me, Chris Kenyon. Now in today's video we're going to be looking at India's markets regulator, as they've just suggested that several regulators are overseeing the trade in cryptocurrencies, and this suggestion was made to a government panel tasked with formulating policy for the Finance Ministry to consider. So as always guys, let's jump straight into this article, give it a quick read through, see what we can learn, and then we'll comment after. So India's markets regulator has recommended that oversight of crypto trading should be vested in several authorities, Reuters reported. The Securities and Exchange Board of India suggestion was made to a government panel tasked with formulating policy for the Finance Ministry to consider, Reuters said, citing documents. It added that the panel could submit its report by June. SEBI's position differs from that of the Reserve Bank of India, which remains in favour of a ban on stablecoins, according to a person with direct knowledge of the panel's discussions cited by the report. The RBI has repeatedly said it views cryptocurrencies as an existential threat to policy sovereignty. According to the report, SEBI said it could monitor cryptocurrencies that take the form of securities, as well as initial coin offerings or ICOs. The RBI could regulate assets backed by fiat currencies such as stablecoins, and the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India could oversee insurance and pension-related virtual assets with the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority. Investor grievances in cryptocurrencies should be resolved under India's Consumer Protection Act, the report said, and India is in the middle of national elections, with results scheduled for June the 4th. Jayant Sinha, the chair of the Parliament's Standing Committee on Finance, told CoinDesk on December that the country is unlikely to bring a crypto or Web3 specific legislative bill anytime soon, and possibly not even before mid-2025. India's crypto policy has largely been in the hands of the Finance Ministry, which has refused to say whether crypto is legal or illegal in the nation, while imposing stiff taxes on the industry. However, signals of credibility change for crypto have been emerging. Last year, the Finance Ministry led India's push as G20 president to frame global consensus around crypto. An official later said that India would analyse and decide its own position on crypto in the coming months, and last week a different ministry official said the registration of more than 46 crypto-related firms with the nation's Financial Intelligence Unit signals a credibility shift, even if legitimacy falls under the purview of policymakers. So, having cryptocurrencies being regulated by multiple agencies is what I would call complex compliance. So we've got multiple authorities overseeing this asset class, and it's not even an asset class, but actually just trading within crypto. And this can lead to complex and even possibly conflicting regulatory requirements. So crypto businesses and users might struggle to comply with various regulations, which can increase operational costs and also have some legal uncertainties. The other thing it can also play a part in here is lead to delayed decision making, because coordination between several regulatory bodies can be, or almost certainly will be, slower than if it was just one, which will lead to delays in policy implementation and also decision making. This can also have a knock-on effect which might hinder the growth and stability of the crypto market, not globally, but in India itself. Because if India is going to ban all stable coins, but it's not going to ban Bitcoin, for example. Companies are not going to know whether they can actually hold the stable coins, but they can't sell them, or is it easier for them to just use them on the back end of the exchange, but not make it accessible for customers? Is it only banned for individuals, or is it also banned for institutions as well? There's lots of uncertainties here that we don't know, and that the Indian politicians don't even know themselves. There's another risk here as well, and this is the risk for potential future stricter regulations, because you've basically got a diverse regulatory, or you're going to have diverse regulatory stances. So different authorities might have varying perspectives and views about cryptocurrency, or the different cryptocurrencies, how to regulate cryptocurrencies. For example, the SEBI in this instance might focus on investor protection and market integrity, which is what you would expect them to do, while the Reserve Bank of India, or RBI, might view crypto as a threat to monetary policy and the country's financial stability. So this type of diversion might end up, or it could lead to more stringent and restrictive regulations being imposed on the crypto industry. Another interesting point here is, which I've just touched on a moment ago, is the Reserve Bank of India's stance on stablecoins. They have a preference for, basically banning stablecoins, which adds another layer of concern, just because stablecoins play a crucial role within crypto. We all use them. We all use them to get in and out of trades. Some people even save in USDC, or they'll often put themselves in a USDC position or a tether position so that they're not exposed to the market volatility, instead of holding Bitcoin or ETH or whatever it is that you would normally buy. So it actually provides a kind of a bridge between the traditional financial system, which is the dollar, and the digital assets like Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, all the cryptos that we all know. So any sort of ban like this for Indians could disrupt their trading activities, and if you disrupt trading activities, it's going to reduce liquidity, and if you reduce liquidity, that will limit the use of cryptocurrencies for everyday transactions for your average Indian citizen. So it is concerning that the RBI's view of crypto as a threat to their own sovereignty, or particularly around stablecoins anyway, and it suggests to me that there's a fundamental opposition to their use and even their existence, which could lead, if you imagine if the RBI is taking up this stance of that they don't like how the stablecoins are being used, they just don't like that they're even in existence. So what they're going to do in future, this could lead to more severe restrictions, or even just a complete ban on other cryptocurrencies. If they're already going to ban stablecoins, they could say, well, we don't like the idea of Monero, so let's just ban that as well. And again, from an outsider's point of view, this is going to affect investor confidence. Again, if we've got this regulatory uncertainty by governments, or by the Indian government in this case, people are going to be less inclined to set up shop, set up a business, crypto business in India, because why? We don't know what the rules are. We already know that the RBI doesn't like crypto, or it certainly doesn't like stablecoins, because they've said it loads of times. And so you're not going to take a risk and set up a business in India now. So what will you do? You'll just go somewhere else. You'll go somewhere that's crypto friendly. So in all these equations, the government's making all these decisions, and it's the Indian people that lose. They lose access, and it's just the same in the UK or the US or wherever it is, because crypto is global. If we get individual countries demonizing crypto, it's that country will lose out, because it's just the technology is just too valuable and too important to ignore. And so this recommendation for multiple authorities in India to oversee crypto trading, if you couple that with the RBI's stance on stablecoins and then wanting to ban them and get rid of them, this creates a challenging environment for crypto users, your average guy in India. and now it's marked by even more, well, it could be even more complex in terms of regulations, potential restrictions. So it's not good. But that's the article I've got for you today, guys. As always, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on that notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. And I'll see you all tomorrow evening. Take care.